Good morning. My name is Caroline Garrett, and today I have the absolute honor of introducing Sophia Sandoval. I've had the privilege of having Sophia in my Meaning of Life class these past couple of months, where I've got to know a little bit more of truly how amazing of a person Sophia is. Sophia is kind, wise, and thoughtful, and every day I'm glad that I get to sit across the circle from her. Whether she's being an absolute beast on the lacrosse field or simply just walking down the hall, Sophia always has a smile on her face and is always such a welcoming and warming presence to everyone she talks to. The class of 2024 truly would not be the same without Sophia. I know that she has something amazing to share with us today, so without further delay, I give you my fellow class of 24 High Point Terrace resident, Sophia May Sandoval.
During the summer between my sophomore and junior year of high school, my family had agreed upon a trip to Spain to see my late father's best friends. Lucia and Israel were native to Spain but had both completed residencies in Memphis at the same hospital in which my father worked. Additionally, I babysat their two daughters prior to the family's return to Spain. They had long anticipated a reunion with my sisters and me, so they extended an invitation for us to come and see them. I spent weeks shopping, packing, and repacking my suitcase for a memorable week across the world. I'd chosen an array of flowery dresses, strapped sandals, silky pajamas, and the perfect pair of cutoff jean shorts. I was more than excited for the adventures that Spain had in store. Little did I know these adventures were not the sort for which I had been planning. The morning of our departure, I put on a purple sweatsuit and white sneakers in order to remain comfortable for the 14 hours of travel ahead of me. I checked my suitcase in, passed through security, and boarded the enormous plane that was used for international flights. I fell asleep, and 10 long hours later, I woke up in Madrid. We had about a 2-hour layover, which to my American way of thinking about travel was an ample amount of time to make it to our next flight. Wrong. In Spain, passengers are required to pass through security and customs once again, even if they have not left the airport. As a result, my family missed the flight to our next destination, Sevilla. However, our luggage did not. We devised a plan to drive 5 hours to the airport, retrieve our luggage, and drive another hour to Huelva, the small beach town in which our hotel was located. The drive to Sevilla was a jet-lagged blur of dry desert hills lined with what appeared to be olive trees and underwatered bushes with small yellow flowers. Finally, upon arriving at the next airport, the airport attendant claimed that the staff for the specific airline we had chosen were not working at the hour we arrived and that we would have to come back later. We defeatedly climbed back into the car and finished our drive to the hotel to rest and shower. My mother and stepfather went back to the airport when it was finally time to get our bags. I was sitting in the hotel room in a white fluffy robe when my mother called and told me that the airport had all of the luggage, except mine. I broke out into a full-blown tantrum. Prior to this experience, I was a person whose plans and goals needed to be what I had envisioned. When they weren't, I felt out of control and uncomfortable. Hearing that a trip I had spent weeks scheming over was ruined left me feeling anxious, even though I had only lost material items. My only outfits were the fluffy bathrobe, purple sweatsuit, and a pink sparkle bikini my mother bought at the gift store. While I spent my time promenading around the hotel in a bathrobe, I did in fact learn something valuable about myself. I hate when my life does not go to plan. This trip did not make me less uptight or deter me from having a vision for my life, but now my luggage is permanently carry-on. This vacation also taught me when I do not always get my way, as no one ever does, in adverse conditions, I need to be able to carry on. No matter how hard I try, my plans will never work out perfectly each time, and I have since learned to carry on in imperfect situations. Thank you.